it's time for us to lift our jacks, leave our winter adult playground, and head north and take care of some stuff. But before we do, we have some maintenance things to look at. All right, let's get started. One thing I like to do at least once a year, if not twice a year, is take every single thing out of the basement so I can clean the floors and the entire basement. So for example, like now we're in Arizona, most of our stuff is out of the basement already with the patio chairs and our barbecue. So this is a great time to take everything out, wipe down the floors, and just make sure things are all organized. So as you can see here, everything's out. We have a lot of space in there. We love this basement, and now it's nice and clean. Then while we have it emptied out, we like to open up the compartment over our battery bay, make sure that no critters have gotten in there and chewed on any cables or anything like that. Just make sure things are 100%. And it's also a good time to check the water softener. As you can see here, we're out of salt. Now I can do this even without the basement being empty, but it's a good time to look at it now. So being just empty, we may as well put some salt in it and get it ready for future use. Then while the basement's empty, it's a great time to grab my favorite lubricant, the T9, and do some lubrication on the slide mechanisms in the basement area. Then while we have the T9 out, we may as well do a little lubing on the steps. And then it's a good time now to wipe down the jacks and then hit them real good with T9 as well. Now I did call Bigfoot one time and asked them what they recommended to lubricate the jacks, and they told me T9. So there you go, another good reason to use T9. And be sure to get up inside the sleeves and get up around those seals real good and get that all lubricated as well. And don't forget about your electrical connections. I use T9 for lubricant, and you can use that for electrical connections as well, so that's what I use. Then depending on what you have for a hitch, you may want to grab the grease gun and show it a little love. Then let's not forget about your tires. Now we like to use 303 protectant on all the rubber on our coach and truck, whether it be wheels or seals or anything like that. So don't forget to go around and give those tires some love too. They go bad on you, you're pretty much dead in the water. And yes, I do all the tires, but you don't want to watch me do 12 tires, do you really? And if you're like us, we have airbags on our hitch, and it's always out in the elements, so why not show it a little love as well, right? And not so fast. We happen to have a third airbag up front, so we get that maximum pin weight capacity. You might too, so don't forget about that hidden airbag up front there. And don't forget about those other areas on your hitch that might desire a little lubrication as well. You might have some springs or other moving parts you might want to take care of. Now's a good time to do it. Let me jump in here 1 second and give you something to think about. We're not a channel that goes out and looks for a bunch of sponsorships. I'm never going to jump on here and say I could never have gotten through all those maintenance projects without a great night's sleep on a certain brand mattress. We're just not going to bog you down with a bunch of infomercial stuff. But what we would ask you to do, what helps us out a lot, is if you simply give us a thumbs up if you enjoy our videos at all, maybe consider subscribing, and leave a comment down below. Those 3 things really help our channel out. It helps YouTube know that people appreciate our content, and it pushes it out to more viewers, and it's really good for our channel. Or you could even check out our Amazon store, and if you buy something through there, you pay no extra for that item. But we do get a very small kickback, and that helps our channel as well. There you go. Let's continue on. Then for us, on times like this, we've been sitting for a few months, so we've lost a few pounds of air pressure in the tires. Even if they're close, I'll go around, top them off, just to make sure things are kosher. So, hey, I know I could do it easier by putting those slides in, but we're still not ready to leave yet for a couple of days, so I'm going to do it this way. And a word to the wise, if you have a TPMS system, bring that little monitor down with you. So when it starts beeping away, you have it right down there, and you can just take a look at it and stop it from beeping. All right, well, you saw pretty much everything. You didn't see a few things. For example, we picked up the patio mat, put away some chairs. That's not a big deal. We stowed our barbecue. Again, not a big deal. Now, when I did go underneath the coach to grease our MORryde suspension, I didn't take the camera along on that because it's hard enough for this fat old man to crawl underneath the coach with a grease gun and mess around without having you listening to me grunt and groan around. You didn't want to hear that. And then we didn't put away the bicycles yet. We plan to go out for a couple more bike rides before this day is over. We don't take off until tomorrow. And then this evening I'll put the bikes in the totes and I'll put them in the basement of the coach. I may show that to you as well. And there we go. That's how the bicycles ride. I gotta jockey that handlebar just a tad bit, but I still have room for some more stuff in here. Yeah, lots of room. And then tomorrow morning, we'll unhook water, unhook power, unhook the septic, we'll do our last dump, and then we'll be on the road at 9 o'clock. Now here's what I plan on doing. So this is a fun little video, just getting ready to take off, traveling back up to Oregon. And it's probably long enough at this point. So what I think I'll do is tomorrow when we take off, I'm just going to video some of the stuff as we travel along. And we've been to some of these campgrounds we're going to stop at on the way to Oregon already. But I figured we would do some of the travel days, and then I would just do a real quick shot of our RV sites when we get there. And then I'll supply you with the links to the campground reviews. There is one campground we haven't done a review on yet. That's going to be in Susanville, California. So I will do a full review on that. But anyway, hey, hopefully you enjoyed this little fun video. If you did, how about a thumbs up? Consider hitting that subscribe button down below so you can catch the travel video, right? And as always, have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.